Remy Ma has suddenly found herself in the middle of a very messy situation that she likely never expected, and it is getting more serious by the minute because of the claims being made. The drama started when 50 Cent began going after Papoose publicly, throwing insults and questioning his image, but things quickly escalated when he brought up personal relationships and made shocking statements. According to him, he allegedly had a romantic connection with Remy Ma around the time she was released from prison, even though she was still closely tied to Papoose, the man who had stood by her side during some of the hardest years of her life. This is what makes the situation feel so intense, because Papoose was known for being extremely loyal, supporting her through her sentence, and even risking trouble just to stay connected with her. Many people admired their relationship because it seemed built on trust and commitment, so hearing claims like this has completely shaken that image. As the stories spread, it did not stay limited to just those three people. The situation grew even bigger when Claressa Shields was dragged into the mix. Before the claims about Remy even came out, 50 Cent had already been targeting Papoose by exposing alleged issues involving Claressa, including accusations that she had been involved with another man. He did not just make vague statements either. He hinted at having proof, mentioned videos, and even got others to speak up, which made the situation feel more real to many people watching from the outside. When Claressa tried to defend herself, more voices entered the conversation, making things even more chaotic. At that point, the focus was mainly on Claressa, but everything changed the moment Remy's name was brought into it.
Fucking with me the long way. The only reason that you went old boy way is because a nigga poly. Everybody who know me know I'm poly. They know I got 2-3 girlfriends. And you said, bud, I don't want to be a part of that. And I said, man, you tripping. But you know I'm poly and I'm finna show the receipts that you were poly. You got mad because I went on vacation, I was with my girls, we were vibing, you know what I'm saying? I kept it playing, yeah, I'm hurt. Man, come on, how am I gonna be hurt? I got 3 more women in my house.
Now, instead of just one scandal, it feels like multiple stories are colliding at the same time. Remy is being accused of something that could completely damage how people view her relationship with Papoose. What makes it worse is the timing. Just when attention was heavily on Claressa, the narrative shifted, and suddenly Remy became the main topic of discussion. Some people believe this shift is not a coincidence and think it may have been done on purpose to distract from other issues. Others are simply focused on the claims themselves and are trying to figure out whether there is any truth behind them. The situation also feels more complicated because of Remy and Papoose's history. Their relationship was often seen as rare, especially in the entertainment world, where long-term loyalty is not always common. Papoose was known for staying committed to Remy during her prison sentence, and many believed that their bond became even stronger because of that. They even took steps to prove their commitment during that time, which made their story stand out. After she was released, they appeared to continue building their life together, and to the public, it looked like they had overcome everything that could have broken them apart. That is why these new claims feel so shocking to many people who followed their journey. At the same time, there have been past rumors about Remy that are now being brought back into the conversation. Some people are pointing to earlier situations where her loyalty was questioned, suggesting that this might not be the first time something like this has happened. Whether those rumors were true or not, they are now being used to support the current narrative, making it harder for her to defend herself in the court of public opinion. Once people start connecting different stories together, it becomes difficult to separate facts from assumptions, and that is exactly what is happening here. Another reason this situation has gained so much attention is the way it has been presented. It is not just about words, it is about how those words are being delivered. When someone like 50 Cent speaks on a matter, especially in a bold and confident way, people tend to pay attention. He is known for being direct and sometimes controversial, and that reputation adds weight to whatever he says, even if there is no clear proof shown. This creates a situation where the story spreads quickly, and people start forming opinions before all the facts are known. Meanwhile, reactions from those involved have also played a role in how the story is unfolding. Silence from certain individuals has raised questions, while others appear to be watching everything happen without stepping in. Some observers believe that staying quiet is a strategy to avoid making things worse, while others think it makes the situation look more suspicious. On social media, people are constantly sharing their opinions, picking sides, and analyzing every detail, which keeps the story alive and growing. For Remy, this moment is especially difficult because even if the claims are not proven, the damage to her reputation may already be done. Once a narrative like this takes hold, it is hard to completely erase it. People tend to remember the controversy more than the truth, and that can have long-term effects on how she is seen. It is no longer just about whether something happened or not. It is about how the public chooses to interpret everything. At the same time, some people feel that this entire situation is less about truth and more about personal conflicts being played out in public. When disagreements turn into public battles, things can quickly go too far, and personal matters become entertainment for others. In cases like this, it becomes difficult to tell whether the goal is to reveal the truth or simply to hurt someone's image. As everything continues to unfold, one thing is clear: this story is far from over. There is a strong chance that more details, claims, or responses will come out, and each new piece of information will add another layer to the situation. For now, people are left trying to make sense of what they are hearing, while those directly involved deal with the consequences in real time. Whether the claims are true or not, the impact is already being felt, and it has changed how many people view the relationships at the center of this drama.